A deadly shooting, a SWAT standoff, and now a sentencing. Nearly 2 years after the crime in the Logan neighborhood, Gunner Doty learns his fate.
If you've been wondering when things are going to start getting really cold around here, it's not going to be this weekend. I'm tracking a continuation of mild temperatures and a slight chance of showers.
Plus, President Trump moves to roll back tariffs on dozens of food items, including beef and coffee. We'll break it down tonight at 5. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. A Spokane man will now spend 25 years in prison for shooting a man in the face nearly 2 years ago. Gunner Doty was convicted of murdering Dylan McCorkle earlier this year. KREM 2 Shannon Mowdy just got out of that long sentencing hearing less than an hour ago. Shannon, what can you tell us?
Well, yeah, a long sentencing and an even longer wait for the families in this case. A jury found Gunner Doty guilty of second-degree murder back in March of this year. And the judge actually said that she went back and forth on how much prison time to give him. Now, ultimately, that 25-year sentence is in the mid-range of what Judge Julie McKay could have chosen from. She said she does believe McCorkle played a part in instigating an argument that ended with Doty shooting him in the forehead, but said that reaction was senseless. She also factored in Doughty's 5 previous felony convictions, many for illegally having a gun. Several members of McCorkle's family spoke today, including a statement from his son, and Doughty also expressed remorse.
When he first died, I felt shocked and numb. And for a while, I feel like he was just hiding from me and it wasn't real. Now I know it's real and it's devastating. Sometimes when I don't expect it, I just start crying. Even though I know it's now real, I still feel like I'm waiting for a call from him.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about that night, the situation that led up to that night, everything. I am sorry.
Doty was arrested in February 2024 after barricading himself in a crawl space for several hours. Witnesses told police he shot McCorkle in the front yard of a Hamilton Street home after McCorkle confronted him for disrespecting his girlfriend. And Judge McKay actually expressed frustration that this all happened over an insult. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
All right, Shannon, thank you very much. And new tonight, we are learning the identity of the man who was shot and killed in Douglas County on Wednesday. Deputies say 68-year-old Adnan Abuamo from East Wenatchee was found with multiple gunshot wounds in a car near Arrondo. Deputies have arrested a 16-year-old boy in connection to the crime. If you have any more information, you are urged to reach out to Rivercom Dispatch at that number right there on your screen. And the Moses Lake Education Association voted to authorize a strike if they can't reach an agreement with the district by the end of the month. Teachers say if no deal is reached by midnight on November 28th, they could go on strike. The association is asking the district to restore funding to some educational programs. They also say teachers have lost prep time each of the last 2 years. As we reported last year, the district made cuts after a $20 million budget shortfall. They attributed that to an $11 million accounting error, lower enrollment, and failed levies. Last night's vote does not necessarily mean teachers will strike, but gives their board the option to call for one if negotiations fail. The Education Association says it will enter mediation with the district soon. Today, the Liberty Lake community mourning the loss of former Mayor Shane Brickner. We were told that he died over the weekend from cardiac arrest. Brickner worked for the city for 15 years. He was a former member of the Liberty Lake SWAT team and city council before serving as mayor in 2020. Brickner was 50 years old. All right, taking a break from the headlines, let's talk weather right now with meteorologist Michelle Boss. Michelle, we've made it to the weekend and it's actually quite warm for November.
It is quite warm for November. We were mid-50s yesterday. I think our high today is going to come in at 52, and it looks like that mild weather is sticking around for the weekend, despite the fact we've had pretty gray skies today, some rain and some gusty winds. So starting off with satellite and radar, and we can see showers moving through eastern Washington, North Idaho right now, but maybe some pockets of heavier rain. But I was just checking the observations, not even 1/100 of an inch yet at the Spokane airport, about a 1/100 of an inch at Phelps Field in the valley, and just a trace in Coeur d'Alene so far. One viewer in out of Ritzville said it was just kind of spitting rain as of the last hour. So a little bit of wet weather out there. No one's getting poured on that I can see. We've had some wind out there. Peak gust right now around 21 miles per hour in Pullman. It'll probably remain windy through the evening and overnight hours. Sustained winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the southwest across the inland northwest. But take a look at these temperatures. 50 still in Spokane. It's finally dropped to 49 in Coeur d'Alene. Still sitting in the lower 60s in the Tri-Cities. A little wet weather this evening. Cloudy skies overnight. I think we could see a sprinkle on Saturday, but overall should be a dry day. Rain possible Sunday evening. Highs both days in the 50s.
All right, sounds good, Michelle. Thank you very much. We'll check back in with you later in the show. Well, folks at home, take a look at this. This man needs no introduction. The head turkey himself, Tom Sherry, joining us here on the set, talking Tom's Turkey Drive underway. And in fact, our special day at Starbucks just wrapped up. Again, all the proceeds for a 2-hour window going to the Turkey Drive.
From 3 until 5 o'clock. That's what we did today. Matter of fact, Mark, I have your latte, your Tay-Tay, as you call it.
Yes.
The Taylor Swift drink that you love so much.
Absolutely.
Popularized on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it now that I love it so much.
I tell you what, though, what an outstanding couple of hours down there. People coming and getting their little afternoon treat with all the proceeds going to Tom's Turkey Drive. It doesn't get better than that. We say thank you so much, Starbucks.
Yeah, and let's just talk about Turkey Drive overall this year, because my goodness, the need is certainly great this year for Turkey Drive. But we had you live yesterday throughout all of our shows. We have all those sponsors who just continue to step up and support the Turkey Drive.
And we couldn't do it. It's amazing. When we are in crisis mode, this community just continues to step up. A big thank you to all those businesses that donated, all those individual shoppers that have come in to the Rosar stores and donated. We say thank you. I've been told that the numbers are good, but they don't give me a final tally until we get closer to the distribution day. So we still need folks to stop in. I'll tell you, I love what Rosars has done this year because they know that there's tremendous need. They've actually got Super One on the South Hill and Huckleberries on the South Hill will also be participating in Tom's Turkey Drive.
Oh, I certainly love that for sure. Tom, this is your 26th year of doing the Turkey Drive. Are you ever just not amazed at how the community shows up for this?
It's incredible. You know, I mean, to think that 8,500 people will give $2,500, you know, to feed a family in need. It's amazing. You know, and just with Starbucks today, I was just told that over in Coeur d'Alene, it's Red Cup Day, by the way, over in Coeur d'Alene, somebody, and I didn't get a name, they didn't want to give it, but they just plunked down $100, bought people in the, around them their drink, their hand-crafted beverage, and that money all went to Tom's Turkey Drive.
I love that.
I know.
Did you put anything in this?
just the stuff you asked for.
Sounds good, my friend. Just the way I like it. All right, distribution November 25th. Tom Sherry, thank you so much for stopping by.
You bet.
All right, I want to also give a special shout out to the Starbucks and businesses at Riverstone and Coeur d'Alene. They were also raising money for Tom's Turkey Drive, and we just want to say a special thank you to them and all the businesses who are helping to feed local families. Well, the big weekend for our Spokane Velocity. The team flying from the Spokane airport earlier today to Tennessee for the USL League One Championship game. The team is facing One Knoxville SC this Sunday in Tennessee.
We've been supporting them all year long. We got one more game, and then we can close this season out.
What's it like for you to come down to the airport and see everyone, all the support?
I mean, it means a lot. I'm glad that we give the city of Spokane something to be proud of and something that they can get behind. So it's been really awesome.
You can watch that match right here on KSKN 22. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. on Sunday. All right, still ahead on KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. Canadian visits to Washington plummeting for a 10th month in a row. The severe impact on tourism coming up. But first, Coeur d'Alene Fire Chief Tom Greif announcing his retirement. A look back on his dedicated service to Kootenai County for more than 30 years.